anyways, this is the Shoe on Head thread, but it's actually also Armored Skeptic's thread, and we haven't bothered to make a new one for just Armored Skeptic because it doesn't matter. His channel is kind of dead because I think he just doesn't put out videos anymore. So he's also not being suggested in the algorithm. So he's kind of like moping and saying that I'll just quote him. I am completely lost and alone. I don't know what to do, and I have nowhere to go. I hate that this is the only place I can even share this. It's all gone. I burned myself out the last 2 and 3 years fighting to get to the end of this. I had hoped there was something waiting for me, but there's no light at the end of this tunnel. Now I'm broke and hungry. I won't even be able to afford lowercase I internet access soon. Every time I pour my heart out about this, all I get is, "You okay, bro?" No, I am not okay. I no longer have the strength to dig myself out of this. So, Armored Skeptic, kind of interesting. That's almost the Patrick voice. Yes, this is sad. This is the sad Patrick voice. um, Armored Skeptic is really hard to feel sorry for, and I will explain why. If you don't know, he was the long-term boyfriend of Shoe on Head, and Shoe on Head frequently made disgusting, like embarrassing like posts or comments about how she was his cock slave, like dedicated full-time BDSM sex animal, and she worshipped his penis. And it's just like the most humiliating, groveling things ever to make online as a thing. And I think that Shoe on Head doing this ruined this man psychologically. I think after she did this, he thought, I am a YouTube personality. I have a bright career. I have a bright future ahead of me. And my own girlfriend cannot stop debasing herself. Why would I fulfill this engagement that I have with her? Why would I not simply elope? She even lives on the other side of the Canadian border and lives in her mother's cuck shed while I'm out here in my bachelor pad in an open relationship. I can go and conquer the world. I am basically Genghis Khan. I am king. So he dumps Shoe, which is a humiliation to her. And she has been trying to do the trad thought thing and find BF ever since. I think she's dating like a weirdo Catholic, like trad cath guy. And I think that's been going on for a while. But then he goes on and he dates this Australian woman. And she's very attractive. But then she gets cancer. I think she gets breast cancer. And then like in the early stages of her having cancer, he dumps her. So this woman who was, more attractive than June, he also thinks, she's got cancer. Fuck her. I don't want damaged goods. And he dumps her. And now years later, or a year later, I think, he's now like depressed and hungry and alone. And I think he realized that he's not Genghis Khan. He's a fat atheist YouTube LARPer. And he probably shouldn't have squandered 2 really good relationships over random bullshit, 2 good relationships for him over stupid bullshit, because now he'll probably, now that this is like recorded online and women can get an idea of how he treats women that he's dating, he may probably never find anything that good again, and he's really sad about that. So it looked like the win was basically handed to him after the Shoe breakup, because she turned 30 without any kind of relationship, and after saying that women who turn 30 are like useless in prior tweets. Now why would you post this? What the fuck is this? Is this a picture of Donkey's foot-faced girlfriend cutting a sausage? That looks like Donkey's girl. Why would you post this in my chat? What is this? I've completely lost my train of thought now because of Donkey's foot girl cutting a wiener. Anyways, so there you go. Armored Skeptic is very sad. Probably deserved. I think he makes conspiracy videos now. And that's about it. That's all I have to say on him. Boogie. Boogie's. I have 3 people who are internet famous who are having a bad time this week. Boogie has cancer, as he says. Hey, so I debated not sharing this, but I got my official diagnosis today, so why not? I do, in fact, have a type of blood cancer called polycythemia vera. It's extremely slow moving, and many people live with it for decades. No big deal. I guess if you're going to get cancer, this is the one to get. It might lead to stroke or heart attack, but that's easily managed. It could eventually lead to leukemia, but we can stay on top of that and make sure it doesn't. So at the end of the day, I don't think you should be that worried about it, and I'm not going to be worried about it. I'll just do what my doctor tells me to do. People question this because Boogie lies all the fucking time, and he says, if I see you leave a comment accusing me of this, I'm blocking you from leaving comments and block you here. If you are a YouTuber and you make a video saying that I'm faking it, I'll do everything in my power to make sure it's taken down, and I might fucking sue. Boogie's faking it. I'm just saying that based off the information available to me. In particular, chat. In particular, the Boogie faking it backup story. He says here, all right, man, you do you, I'll do me. But after 2 professionals tell me that I have it, I believe them. Just because I haven't taken the test yet doesn't mean that they're both wrong. So what the fuck does this mean, Boogie? Do you have, like, if you went to a defamation court based on what information exists at this point in time, could you actually prove that you have this cancer? Like, okay, so 2 doctors said, oh, you might have cancer. You probably have cancer. We'll have to do a test for it, and he hasn't done the test. So how the fuck do you know? When you say I have cancer, like you were literally unable to contain yourself, your excitement to let the world know that you had cancer. And pity me. Oh, poor Boogie. He has the cancer wancer. And he just literally couldn't wait for the fucking diagnosis to actually officiate yet. So as far as I'm concerned, unless we see this test, Boogie, you are faking it. Fuck off. He's also fat. And to add insult to injury, the specific type of cancer that he has is apparently a known side effect to taking testosterone supplements. His testosterone is low because he's so fucking fat and he's getting old. So his testosterone's low. He can't get it up to fuck all the call girls that he pays to live in his house. So he starts taking testosterone supplements, which give him cancer. And he's right. The type of cancer that he has does take a long time to kill someone. And a lot of people go their entire lives with the cancer and never die from it. But the issue is that it gives you blood clots and it raises your chance for stroke. So if you're at an elevated chance of having a stroke because you're a fat fuck, then you might die in 2 years and not 20 years from this cancer because you are already at an elevated risk of complications due to your weight. Oh, sorry, I accidentally flashed chat. But yeah, this is the Boogie thing. Fuck Boogie. Boogie's so like tiresome to even listening to his shit is just like the worst thing. So moving on, number 3, I think people already saw it and they already know what that is. Nick Rekieta. For whatever reason, I like Nick Rekieta, and people already speculated I'll stop talking to him after this. That's not true. This is extremely stupid, and I don't like his rationale behind it. And if I ever try to tell Rekieta anything, he seems like, no, I have it under control. So I don't even bother. I don't try to give him suggestions because he doesn't give a fuck. But he has a private Discord for his sponsors. And in this, he has like porn channels. And his Discord has been like a long-running source of drama in his life for years because Discord is fucking cancer. And I'll explain why. He posts these pictures of him and his wife, and they are like holding a whiskey bottle clenched between their butt cheeks. And by the way, I was literally woken up by messages saying, hey, you have to go see Nick Rekieta's thread. He has a whiskey bottle in his ass. Whiskey bottle in your ass sets up my expectations for a type of image which whiskey bottle clenched between 2 butt cheeks does not answer. Okay, there is a difference between these things. So the pictures that he posted were him and his wife clenching a glass bottle with their gluteus maximuses. There is no rectal insertion, which I was led to believe. And then also, there's a picture of, and his wife is like in lingerie and shit in this. And then there's a picture of them naked from behind on the beach. So I've seen Nick Rekieta's ass. I cannot show you the picture, but I can show you an artist rendition of what this looks like in case it's not, it's hard for you to understand. Many people have pointed out that Nick's posterior is small and sagging because he is a scrawny Polish boy. And he does not do any squats, so his bum is smaller than some people would prefer, apparently. However, it's very frustrating because it's like, yes, the argument that two consenting adults can do whatever the fuck they want is true. Privacy of your own bedroom, yes, nobody gives a fuck. And then he admits in his video, which is 6 minutes long, I'm debating if I should even play it. He just handles it and is like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care what people have to say. Oh, and there was razor burn. That's what the red dots are for. I forgot to mention that. He shaved his butt for some reason for this picture, which is strange. The issue is that he has kids, and his wife has kids. They have kids together, and he's an internet celebrity. And his kids are like on camera and stuff. Like when I was watching the trial, his daughter comes out and says hello in the office, and it's like, okay, so you're out there, your wife's out there, your kids are out there, and you're also publishing nudes of yourself. So there's a near 100% chance that these kids are going to see pictures of you and your wife naked, and I don't think people want to see that. Like I don't think kids want to see their parents naked. And it will be used against you. It will muddy waters when people like file complaints. They will put it in their complaints in the future, and it's just like it's going to cause you problems that you don't want. So the correct solution is not to put these things out on the internet. However, he did it in like a Discord channel specifically for posting nude selfies, and is like lost playing the interwebs Discord for like premium fans. And it's like, why are you doing this? Why do you have a Discord that allows porn? Why are you encouraging people to dox themselves and post their nudes in your Discord? It's like, it's really stupid. Like I've managed to avoid a lot of drama by not having that. It's like, I don't know. I really hope there's not going to be a time in a couple of years from now where it's like, Nick Rekieta sent me pictures of his penis when I was 16, and I was on his Discord, and he knew I was underage, and he sent me pictures of his penis, and he said, oh, you're so smart, and you're so adult for your age, and it's like, I really hope that doesn't come at any point, because I would be extremely pissed off. I would feel betrayed if that happened. He better be a good boy. And then his explanations like, well, adults, when you're married for 20 years, adults do things. They go out and they have fun together and shit. It's like, yeah, that's okay. That's true. They do not necessarily have to post that on the internet. There's a difference. Go out and have fun, but why do I have to see it? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like the Discord is fucking gay. It's fucking gay, and the reason why is the false sense of security and privacy. There is literally no privacy on Discord. I hope you people realize who use Discord to talk to your friends, even if it's just like there are no channels and you only talk to your friends. Do you realize that they record every message? Do you realize that when you delete your account, your private messages are not deleted? They keep a record of every single thing you say, and it never gets deleted. They use that to farm data. They use that to stalk you. They keep that on their servers. If Discord ever gets leaked, it's going to be like one of the most mind-blowingly tragic things that has ever happened for a lot of people, because the conversations that people think are private on Discord are fucking not. Like, stop using it. And stop thinking that you have privacy on it. You don't. I have Signal and I have Telegram for talking to people. I have like 1 week message history on both of those things. And if I have to talk to someone in private, I use that because they don't keep records. Even WhatsApp. WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted. Private messages on Discord are not end-to-end encrypted. Your two-person conversation is not encrypted. In no way, shape, or form is your conversation encrypted. There is no private key. There's not even like the private keys are kept on the server. There is no encryption. If that database gets leaked, it's out there in plain text. And for some reason, people treat it. It's not literally. It's not private. And the word private, it is less than public, I suppose. So I don't know. I really don't. I don't understand the Discord fascination. I use it when I have to. Unfortunately, there are a lot of communities, especially in development related, that are only on Discord. And if I in video game stuff, and it's like if I want to do that, and then I have to use Discord. But it's like I don't have the app on my fucking phone. I don't have the app installed. I use the web browser because it's like I don't. It's spyware. It's literally. You guys hate the fucking Chinese so much. You guys realize that it's owned by Tencent? It's literally Chinese spyware. You hate Epic Games. You don't play Fortnite because Epic Games is shit, right? Discord is Chinese spyware. Who do you think gets the data? Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is reading your furry fanfic in your DMs. Okay, you get it. It's bad. Anyways, so there's more. I'll play like a minute of it. His response, just so you can get like a feeling. It's quite long, but it goes on and on. It's just like, who cares?
Feeling like doing a show today, because I've done 4 shows in the past 2 days that have totaled out to what? A lot of hours, a lot of fucking hours, and I was tired. But then everything fell. Rome collapsed, and I have died, or whatever. So I now have to address what has happened, and explain it. Let me get the first thing out of the way. What's up, Kiwi Farms? How you guys doing? You guys have made a critical miscalculation. You think I'm mad at you, or ever have been? I'm not. I think you have some retarded takes sometimes, particularly around like the exclusivity deal that I've been talking about lately, because you've kind of got the story backwards on that. But that's okay. You can't possibly know. But no, I'm not mad at you. And the post I made the other day was not mad at you. It was doing what you do, which is fine, by the way, and I've always endorsed it. I was pointing and laughing at something I found funny, and you guys immediately took it as mad, or some of you did, some of you didn't. It doesn't really matter. You're not a monolith. I know. I've said this a million times, but you got to understand, like, I found something funny. I decided to post about it. It doesn't mean I'm mad. And I know you know that, because when you find something funny on Kiwi Farms and decide to post about it doesn't mean you're mad either. But that's okay. Getting that wrong is just fine. It doesn't really bother me. And I read through the 15 or so pages today. You guys know I read my thread, so it's fine. But I read through the pages today, and pretty good stuff. I like it. It's fine. Let me clarify some things. I don't know what the. Hold on. Doors open. Just a second.
Oh, and you can
attempting to escape the prison.
You can see people like spamming pictures of it and shit in the side chat. I think people are spamming pictures of route.
Anyway,
of some fat guy that I don't know the name of.
All right. I don't know what there is to like admit or deny. So you tell me what inquisition I need to answer to, and I'll tell you the same thing. I do a bunch of shit in public, and it's in public. So, okay. And people will always take what you do
no, chat. I did not fuck up. I caught myself. It's a 1-syllable name, and I caught it. Okay, fuck you. If there's no F sound, if there's no PH, you can't give me a ball ache. If there's no F, you must confess. I don't know. I can't do a Johnny Cochran for that, but you know what I mean. Fuck off.
Moral compass on it and make a judgment. That's how humans live. I'm good with it, so it's fine.
I did not know.
Like, I don't
fuck
think
off.
you
I did
be
not.
mad or something. Do you want me to be angry at someone taking pictures that were posted publicly and like making them more public? I mean, I prefer obviously to be able to have fun with stuff and like not have everyone become a colossal like raging vagina about it. But that's not how the internet works. And so some people will take something fun and make it mad. And that's okay.
But I'll take something fun and make it mad. Like, okay, yeah. I suppose in what he's saying is... But that's like... People will take this reaction and say that he's angry, which... Considering that this is... Like, that's the second reaction. You make a video and say, like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? And then when people continue to harp on you, say, well, people are trying to say that I'm mad and I don't care. Like, that's the reaction to the other reaction. That's not the reaction to the initial incident of people finding out. It's just, I don't know.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix that. I guess I'll just... If I could fix that problem, the internet wouldn't be interesting anymore.
I'll just have to play it, I guess.
So not really interested in solving that for humanity. But yeah, guys, what do you want? The interesting thing about me is I'm very, very open about who I am and have talked about it forever about who I am.
That's like such a bad thing to say, though. You're like a father. You're a father and a lawyer and a devoted husband, right? So you should not be posting illicit images of your... Oh, and a Catholic. You should not... Or not a Catholic, but a devoted Christian. You should not be posting nude images of yourself and your wife on the internet. Like... yeah, it's like, okay, if Jim Stefani Sterling posts a picture of himself with a gigantic, massive dick up his ass, and he's just like, what? Did you guys think that I didn't take dicks up the ass? Why are you so surprised? I've always been open and honest about who I am. It's like, yeah, he's right. No surprise, actually. It's different when you're like, the wholesome big chungus dad lawyer of LawTube, and you're like, I'll wait for it. I think he specifically contradicts himself in this sentence.
But people always decide to impose upon me some other value system and then judge me based on that, which is cool. But that's how the world's going to be. So I don't know what I don't know what to say or what people are expecting or whatever, but I'm actually just here to talk about this for about 10 seconds and then go on and just have a regular local stream. I hope you're not expecting too much. It's all okay. Nothing that has happened today or has been talked about is not part of the exact same rumors that have been going on for years. Let me reiterate the position.
That right there, the rumors that have been going on for years. The rumors that have been going on for years is that she fucks Drexel. That's the rumor. That seems like a slip up. Like, yeah, Nick, we know that you have sex with your wife. That's not a surprise. We know that you and your wife have an intimate relationship. That's not like... Is that a rumor? I don't think so.
Guys, don't be a cuck. Don't do that.
And he immediately corrects himself too. The rumors that have been going around for years. Don't be a cuck.
Rumors that have been going on for years.
And then
reiterate the position. Guys, don't be a cuck.
Don't be a cuck. So he catches himself and thinks, "Oh fuck." Let me reiterate that first of all.
Don't do that. Don't record yourself naked, and don't sell your nudes for money.
Don't record yourself naked. That's always been your position for years. Hello. I've seen a bottle between your butt cheeks, Nick. How do you say that? And then say like I'm holding up to my positions. Like I feel like I have brain damage trying to process this. It's like weird. Like how does this fit together in your head when you're saying it?
There you go. If you do make nudes, don't post them online.
What? What? Is this just advice for other people? Learn from my mistakes? Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Done. There's my official statement. I feel like a president now, or pope or whatever. But yeah. So to everybody who has discovered publicly posted stuff and thinks it's a gold mine, cool. Have fun with that. There you go.
And it's
now, with that said, what's going on, guys?
It's not even like it was okay. It's one thing if like an account of his gets hacked, like an email account, and that people find like pictures of him and his wife. That's one thing, and that sucks. But he got drunk and he posted them. The liquor bottle was empty in the butt cheek, so I think that he drank that before it got posted. Between him and other people in the sector, alcohol really seems to be. I'm glad I don't drink. The only time I've ever drank on stream, I posted pictures of my toes, and my awful cooking. And that's one of the deep lore Josh images that only the true Josh aficionados have on hand because it was on stream.me. It was the sink vodkas, the rakia that my when I lived in the old apartment. My friend who was the landlord had like family made rakia that was just like home fermented, and I drank that, and then I posted a picture of my toes. Josh toes are out there. Go. If you have the image now, it's a solemn responsibility of yours to maintain its value by not reposting it, because if you post it, it'll become less and less valuable. It's true. I do have hobbit feet. My feet are very hairy, like a hobbit. Raki based, yes, Ottoman friend. It's rakia though. It's the Serbian kind, not the Turkish kind. I have had raki though. I had raki because when I flew to Ukraine, I took a very long trip, and I flew with the Turkish Airlines, and they offered raki for free, and I was like, well, I've never had Turkish liquor, so I guess I'll try it. And the best thing about raki is it has a very pleasant aftertaste. It lingers after you're done drinking it, like this is quite tasty, actually. That's my alcohol review. I don't do many of those, but I'm not like a total prohibitionist. Here's my thing. Okay, you ready? Here's my thing about alcohol. I drink extremely infrequently, so when I do drink, I hit the right amount of like very few drinks is all it takes to make me socially buzz to the point where I feel very good and I'm having a good time and I relax and like stiffness and posture and stuff melt away. So I don't need much alcohol to enjoy an afternoon if I decide to drink. But I don't drink often. So, and as far as I'm concerned, that's the appropriate level of alcohol to have. Like, you only want to have enough to like have fun and talk to people. But if you start like drinking every day and you try to achieve that every day, like, I don't know, not for me. I like to be cognizant of what I'm doing. I don't want to ever wake up and find out that I posted pictures of a bottle up my ass.